Hello and welcome to the South Fiordland Bush Flying series. And if you're new to me and this video series, check the link in the description to episode number 1, which will tell you all about this, where we are and what we're doing. Now let's set off for the next destination, flying over, I think this bit of water is called Dusky Sound. Makes me wonder, as we went to an airfield earlier on the tour called Dusky Track, which is the name of the hiking pathway in that area. So is Dusky the name of a person perhaps, or just the name of that early evening time of day? I've not noticed any other time of day kind of names for places around here. I'm fairly confident that there isn't a lunchtime mountain or a lake with the name of I should probably go to bed now, but I can't resist clicking on this next recommended video on YouTube about orangutans, even though I have no interest in orangutans at all, and I know I'm going to be tired tomorrow for missing this hour of sleep while watching the orangutan documentary, and then probably another video after that about bicycle gears, even though I haven't got a bicycle and I have no intention of buying one. Yeah, I haven't noticed a lake called that anywhere, so yeah, it was just a thought that popped into my head about whether there was a Mr. Dusky who was part of the first few groups of people around here and named everything. I mean, to the north of here there's a Charles Sound and a Nancy Sound and plenty of others like that where a place is named after a person. Although one of my favourite explorers talking about names is Abel Tasman, and he's the name behind the Tasman Sea, which is the stretch of water between Australia and New Zealand. Although more importantly, why I do love him is apparently he set off on his ship on a voyage of discovery and managed to find Tasmania after totally missing the over 7.5 million square kilometres of Australia. Genius. Anyway, back to our Fjord Tours brochure, which says next we head over to Incline Farm, where we get to meet someone very special. As well as being a farmer, the owner of the land is also a genuine contender to win a medal when South Fiordland enters its first Olympics. Dave is actually a world-class archer, and he will give everyone a demonstration of his skill with the bow, and you will also get the chance to shoot some arrows yourself. As for the airport, we've just passed it to our left, but this is one of the things that you do sometimes find in South Fiordland, where technically it's possible to land both ways, although in reality, especially when you're flying a Baron, it's much more of a one-way airfield. So as we've done, flying past and then a circling U-turn into the valley, that's certainly the easier way to land here. That's it, just over on our left. And looking at the farm field, you can see why it's called Incline Farm. That's better, all nicely lined up. And whoops, I think we've just flown through a tree, haven't we? Yeah, try and ignore that. That runway's a lot thinner than I thought it was. Yeah, I think I did fly through that tree. Yeah, the custom trees and forests that were in here before were custom things, as I've mentioned, because then I could make them a bit shorter. Although I have been here, or well, not here, but Doubtful Sound, which is a little bit to the north, but it's still within the area of South Fiordland. And the vegetation I saw up there, they're kind of like trees with almost stunted growth, or maybe really large bushes, or I don't know. I don't know what they are. Not really into trees or horticulture or anything like that at all. But they're definitely a lot smaller than even the vegetation, the custom vegetation that I put in here in X-Plane 11. And now we've switched to these default lamina trees. Yeah, that's a lot bigger than the real thing around here. Yeah, scenery looks okay. Doesn't appear to be any of the missing object boxes. Everything's working as it should, so yeah, happy enough with that. And yeah, and there's Dave the Archer and his practice targets. So yep, that's a tick for this airfield. That can stay, doesn't need any work, so very happy with that.